Hello. Hi everyone. So I'm hoping, if you read the title, you'll know what I'm hoping for. To reach level 608. It's totally doable. I'm just doing a few bits. Can I not? Where's my thing? Number 1. Okay, we're being funny, are we? So I'm trying to place this. I know I'm already low cheat. I'm not cheating. I just want to know why this isn't going. Normally just put it in your hotbar, you press the number it's on, and sorted. We're not doing that today, are we not? Right, well I can't place that one. Doesn't matter. Less clutter around the place is probably better anyway. Let's be honest. I'm keeping too much rubbish. I'm gonna have to go for this and sort it out at some point. Yeah, I don't really need any of those. I'm gonna keep those. So yes, I would like to get to max level a day. But who knows? I was gonna do my 400 subscriber celebration stream. But I'm feeling a little bit off, so I'm not gonna do that. Get rid of that. Yeah, I try to go through and not keep all the rubbish, but like I don't know what it is. I like to keep everything. I'm also not gonna take these out. I think everyone here is level 100. Yeah. Even my Primarch is. I need to level up Beastmaster, I think. Oh, why have you changed this? Authority. Yeah, I need to level up my Beastmaster. So I'm gonna have to take animals with me. I think these ones count. When this poor thing still hasn't reached max level. Just means I can't... Well, no, it doesn't mean I can't fight anything weapon arsenal. Just, they'll have a tough time with them. I don't think weapon arsenal have any pets, do they? What I can do is take Wings of Valhalla on with it. Okay. Rewards? Do I have any for rewards? I do. I haven't claimed half of this stuff. Okay. Oh, wrong button. I don't know how effective these are in battle. It's been a long time since I've used them. You're gonna need Abysmal Flesh as well, aren't you? Of course you are. I forgot about that. Yeah, I knew one of you had some. We just need to share. We share in this place. Apparently we don't share a lot, but we do share. Let's get rid of that. So I should be moving faster. Because I've got... I might have to re-equip. Sometimes that just happens. Still not feeling it. But I think I got a health bump up there, which is great. So these things I need to level up a bit. I don't think we're going anywhere dark, but I'm going to use that. I have a lot of pet cages that I can open. And they're just going to give us more Wings of Valhalla pets. For now, you go there. They don't decay, I don't have to put them in there. I just wanted to. Right, everybody? And tell the lion to follow, did I? Okay, no I did not. Oh, look at this. So beautiful. I don't think you're gonna have a great time, Lion, but I'm gonna find out. Do you work for me? You don't, and you never will. Oh yeah.
Hello, friend. Good to see you again.
Again?
One
I
more
mean,
drink
I
for
did
the
see it
road?
the other day, so that's fair. What should we kill first? I would like to kill Rafe Harbinger of Souls. That would be nice. But it's not going to happen. Oh, look. Here's something. And I'm going to use Soul. Right, well, I'm not. I mean, good job, good job, good job. I don't want them to feel self-conscious for trying to help out. Let us go and see the crocodile. Hit him with it, hit him. Now go again to level. I think that's... Yeah, I don't know. I think I messed with... I mentioned it last time. I increased the skill. Sorry, the XP gain too fast. Too high, I mean. Yeah. Giant crocodile, I will receive your quest. Thank you. Recommended level 30 plus. I would say for a vanilla boss, definitely more than that. If I'm playing vanilla, I wouldn't really try and take one of those out until I was level 60. I suppose it's not the same if you can have AOC gear and stuff, but I don't think you can have the good stuff at level 30. When you lot, you can do it. Have faith. Where'd you come from? Get it a bit. We don't have a box. I'm trying to think if there's anywhere I don't normally go that I can go. Ooh. I like that move. Let's do it again. I mean, to be fair, the thing only has 168 health. It's not like I was taking out a proper boss with one of those. We could. Oh, I'm not doing that now with the kids. It's not the children's fault that the parents are evil. I had an idea and I forgot what it was. What level are you lots? 25 already? Ooh. You're 100, so you don't need to be here anymore. And you are 25. They're probably not at the level of taking out an AOC camp.
Someone's coming.
I was thinking we could have gone over to the Van Ghoul one that I don't think I've poked about in much yet. You have arrows, I have soul magic. Meh. It's not very sportsman to do that. There is a Defari outpost. Take. I have plenty of stamina. I should be able to make it. I didn't go back to the quest giver. I'm like, yeah, I'll kill the crocodile, and then, yeah. I'm not going to go back and tell. Hi, Flutter. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Alright, let's see how this goes. Probably not well. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that much damage. Damn it. Get off. Nope, I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm gonna have to use an actual weapon. Like a normie. And we won anyway, so there you go. What am I stepping on? I'm a magician. It's levitation. You could have just lived. All of you. Blah. Going into a spider cave, so spider warning for anyone. I feel like I'm definitely getting too much, but... Oh! Only need 3 more levels. Yeah. I might have messed this up a bit. At the same time, though, that's what I needed. I'm thinking when it says Valkyrian tank speed, that maybe if I had one of the later armors, I would see something different. Because it's got some medium versions. I don't need that daft helmet. I had so many at home. I got rid of some. How did that one survive? What do you mean come into the light? It's very sunny here. There's light everywhere. Hey, 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 hey. Leave my pets alone. Very protective. Nibbler. Well, you are my pet. I wasn't talking about you right now. Yep. Oh, I should have gone back to my soul magic to help level it up, but I didn't. I'm not on top form today. Then again, I might ever. Get off you. I'm being harassed. Need air support. Yep. I do want to check something out this on the OC Discord. Hi, Speedy. Hope you're having a good day. Sorry, my throat decided that it doesn't want to be fine. It was fine until I started streaming. But yeah, I want to check something out I saw on the AOC Discord. When you have Weapon Arsenal on, you can't complete one of the quests for AOC because you have to kill the bat that's normally at the top of the Tower of the Bats. Makes sense, right? But it isn't there anymore. Well, not when you have this mod. And somebody posted in the AOC Discord that it's down in the ruins of Al Haran now. I haven't been down to have a look, but I want to have a look. Don't bait me. Oh no, 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 no. Yeah, that won't work. I have to use magic on zombies. Everybody knows that. It's not the best zombie films. You gotta use magic on them. 28 days later, I got it all wrong. No way did I get it up. That was stupid. Well, I achieved the goal quite quickly, didn't I? Can you get off there? Come, no, don't shout at me. It's not yours. Feathery children are evil, sometimes. Let that be known. Okay. Ella's just being very needy right now, which is fine. If you didn't show it by nipping. I know. Come on. You've had all morning to be cute and get attention, and you chose to be evil. Why turn it now? Okay, off you go. Right, so that, we did that. Okay, I'm gonna go back on the screen, I'll be dead, right? No, I'm not. Yeah. We know that happens. I'm gonna go home. That, seriously. Actually, I'm not. I'm gonna go down to the ruins right now. Outskirts, Temple of the Harbinger. It wasn't quite Temple of the Harbinger. It was in some building here, I think. I was gonna say probably not best to have a look on the dock. But I've got a wrist torch. Oh, that magic's really not bothering you, is it? Ow! What was that? Who did that? That was a bitch move. Don't do that. Oh, it's his stupid magic. Okay. I could have brought my own blood magic, but I didn't. I don't even think I've crafted it yet. If I have, I just don't remember. So somebody posted a picture. There it is. Is that you?
Huh?
Oh, it doesn't tell me who I killed. It must be, though, because there's not normally one down here. Okay, well, that's cool. It definitely helps. Not for me right now, because I've already done what I needed. We're not in a fight right now. Mm-hmm. Hi, Nibs. What's up? Hi. You wanna play some Conan? No? Okay. Stop it. I have to make the bench. Do I have the stuff to make it? Oh, so it's just starting. It's a whole process. Let's empty out some rubbish first. If budgies get too loud, let me know, and they shall be evicted from the room as per usual. Like, they don't go into like jail or anything. They just go into a different room where nobody's there, and they can talk to each other as much as they want, and they will. Where's my buddy? Oh, there it is, man. I thought I left my construction hammer at home, but I didn't. Wrong button. What is it under? Oh, it's none of those, because it's not that. It's got to be in smithing, right? No, it doesn't have to be in smithing. God, have I not learned it? I just think I haven't learned it yet. Okay. Yes, I have now. Yay! Oh, but then... So I've done that. But I can't actually make a decent bow yet. Holy Serpent. We'll see what a Holy Serpent bow does. Do I still have that switched on? Nope. Hardened brick and hardened steel bars. This is big. Gem shards, it's not hardened anything. Where am I gonna put it? That's not really the place. Get out of the way, you. Oh, hardened brick, see that? Damn it. I'm too excited to just make it. Oh, but I can make an elder bow though. Oh, it's exciting. Okay. I appreciate your efforts, but can you just go over there? Like, no offense. Actually, all the offense if you want to take it. I don't care. You take your dancing backside somewhere else. I saw things I needed to put in here and then I've lost them. It doesn't matter. It's not important. It was those. So if the RNG system, I'm not guaranteed anything good. Do I have any bow blueprints? I do. Do I have someone that can work on here? I thought I did. I got one of the shadow twins out. Let me out. I know Nibbler, they won't let me out. Something. Calamitous translucent, shadow twin. I think that's who I need. She does. What does she do? Plus damage, armor penetration, durability, reduce weight, plus crafting speed. Seems perfect if you ask me. Yes, if you ask me, Nibbler, it does. Oh, I can make elder tools as well. See, mythical power crystals, they're not, like, they don't grow on trees. I haven't... Hi, what's up? Jeez, sorry, everybody. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. No, get off. Right. I'm putting it off. Because I don't want it to be rubbish. I get 2. So that'll do 33 damage and 26 armor penetration. Are you... What? That's even less damage? I don't understand. That is not how that's supposed to go. Did I not change the settings? Get off there, Nibbler. General rules or profession admin. RNG crafting. Okay, so no. It set my chances to something silly. And I didn't change these, I don't think. Well, no, I did. So the minimum for 2 threads should be 21. That's a piss take. Can you get over there? She's having my life right now. That's not it. And the crafting tiers, they work out to more than 100, so no wonder that's not gonna work. Okay, well. I should have checked on this before I just pissed away all my stuff, but I didn't. I'm gonna up that to 15. And 20. Swear to God, bird. She's stressing me out, man. I'm busy. Right, so that's that. Minimum damage for a melee weapon. Minimum damage is 7 foot. No. Why would I ever want an elder one that does a less than flipping vanilla weapon? That's stupid. What other vanilla bow has stats? I don't know actually. Maximum 45 is stupid. Why would that ever be a thing? So I think it's like 39? I could check, but I'm not going to. Maximum 100, because, yeah. Harvest tools, nobody cares. Minimum armor for no. I think 400 is something I can get anyway. And we're going to go something silly like 800. Don't know. If it works out to be too overpowered, I just don't get to keep the really overpowered ones. Maximum, I'm going to say 100 with that one as well. Let's see if we calculate. That's a bit... That's not. That's a bit crazy. Let's just say I don't understand this one properly. Armor looks like that's not going to be too much of an issue. Let's knock a bit more off things. 30 and 90. I don't know. Oh, it's reduced it a bit, yeah. Range damage maximum's 450. Okay, I definitely said a bit, but not a lot. Okay, that's a bit more manageable, and that is going to be, I don't think 4,000 really that much acceptable, so I'm going to say 450 is the minimum, because that's what I can get with other stuff. You'll see. I'm going to say 600. There we go. So I'll leave that as it is. RNG crafting. 1% chance. No. Do you know how hard it is? Obviously they do, it's 1%. Let's see, 5 for that. Like, maybe a little bit more for that. 10. Into 35. Right, that's better. I forgot though, because it says expertise actually increases that. Right. Don't worry, we're coming back in. I don't think that I can dismantle my elder stuff, which sucks. I don't like having my chat box up there just because of the Nerdhaven stuff I was doing. I mean, 45% armor penetration's nothing to be sniffed at, but that's not. Can I? I can. Ha ha ha. Yes. Give these back. I'd probably suggest if we were in the server not to have that be the case because I got 2 lots back from that. I didn't get any bloody blueprints though. Look, I should count my lucky stars and just shut up. Can I make another one? I can. I mean, look, 80's not bad, but it's not what I want. Shadow Twin Woman. I was going to say she's not helping. She's helping now. It's 275 damage isn't bad. 180 is not bad either. I'll get rid of these 2. I'll keep that. I can definitely get more damage, but I don't want to be greedy. I just am greedy. I don't want to be it, but I am it. So maybe I'll go with 181. What damage am I doing with the AOC one? That's not AOC. 30%. It's on a different skilling system, so I don't know. What about armor? Do we have any armor blueprints? Can I learn that now? I can learn all those things now. And I've already learned. I can't speak. Already learned that. It's better. Mythical shield. Tacit. I don't really have the full armor set. Did I learn that? I have now. Right. What can I make? Yes, that's showing the armor. I might have to put the blueprint in. I would quite just like to make the rainbow set. Where do I make that? If it's not here. I actually know where it is because I've seen it before. Unless I haven't maxed that out. Which I probably haven't. Hello, Nibbler. What are you doing? How the devil are you, Elbed? What are you up to? Yes, so I haven't, that's why. Right. Make a ton of armor bits. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The main focus. Why is me Defari ownership expired? I was going to say outspared. I've forgotten how to speak. Okay. What are you? Light. Let's make 20 of those. That should help with my armor skill. We're only gonna make one? What do you mean we're only gonna make one? Vanilla cloth. And they smell like strawberries. Also gonna go and test this boat out. I have 1 linen. Okay. Not making a lot with that, like, am I? Ow. Oh, shit. Come on. Maybe keeps doing this thing where she kind of slides around from my shoulder down to whatever, like the collar of whatever top I'm wearing, but decides to nip my neck on the way down. I don't like that. It's not massively painful, but I don't want it. What am I going to try the bow on first? And arrows, what kind of arrows am I using? I had a massively overpowered bow during one of the playthroughs I was doing. It did a few hundred damage, I'm sure. Thread as well? I said, like, bring 10. I don't... There's no way I've run out of threads. Oh, I kind of have. Right, well... Just got no plant fiber. Okay, too many bed nices. Right, I think it's time. I think I need to move them out. I'll be a minute. Right, I can let myself think now. Not that I was thinking a lot and needed to hear it, let's be honest. I'm just setting this up to try and increase my skill a bit while I'm out and about doing some stuff. I don't think I wanted to make that many, but yeah, great, maybe. Right. You don't have to follow me anymore. I will do more stuff with them at some point. Because I want to increase the animal breathing skill. What's it called? I know what it's called. The animal skill, whatever that is. I want to increase that. Oh my god, not by punching them. That's not it. I thought I said no. No, I forgot I'd restarted the game. Where are you going? Like, you just came out of my house? You don't even live here. This tavern stuff, man. I'm not sure if I like it. So I'm going to get my bow. I don't know what arrows I'm going to use yet. Let's have a look. Obsidian? Health damage 16. Health damage 50, but I'm not putting all that into it. What's the matter with you? Yeah, Dragon Bone's not that much lower. 18. The Serpent Man arrows? I did not know they did that much. No, so any of the fancy ones I'm absolutely not doing. Like I should, they're the ones for the bow. I don't know how much you get. Acid arrows? No. It's gonna be the Serpent Man ones. Do I have enough? 200. I'm hoping I can equip them to the bow. I do want to take the good one, but I don't want to take the good one at the same time. Because I don't want to, I don't really want to be one-shotting everything. But at the same time, I'm going to go somewhere where that may help. Did you get the highest tier spells? What do you mean? I have... Where is it? Where's my sorcery? So I have the highest tier magic. In most of them? I don't think all of them. Did I do the... Yeah, so I've maxed all the magics, so I will have the highest tier spells. Like the normal ones. What do I have in here? So Smite 4, Soul Bolt 4, Fire 4. Which bow? Which bow? Which bow? Okay, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm going to go for that one. It's going to do that. And hi, Hypersphere. Hope you're having a good day. I can use them. Yes. I haven't put any runes on this. Do I have any runes? Like damage. Penetration rune. Durability. Damage. Steel reinforcements, hardened bricks, and fragments of power. Oh, we're hiding in the middle. Okay. Soul essence. Ah, I have to do the flippin' base game sorcery for that, don't I? Damn it. Okay, I'm not gonna get sidetracked on such things. I'm just gonna go out and do it. Right, we need to go to the Underworld. I don't know how well this is gonna go, but that's where I'm going. Teleport me to the Underworld. Who are you?
Hello again.
Hello again. How are you?
Leave me. There is much
leave
work
me?
to be done.
Oh, crap. Yes. Okay, that helps. Oh, God. That helps. That was a bit unnecessary. I made too much noise there.
I am mortal. What chance do you have?
A lot of chances. I'm better than you. Get back. Get back. I don't like that. I don't want him running at me. Right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go over here. See if I can kill this guy, even though, yeah, it hasn't worked out for us so far. Well, guy or girl, I don't even know who's here. Can't see them. There's nobody there. I don't want to get too close because of that, the debuff thingy. Oh, there's someone. Right. Well, I did it. Sorry. It shouldn't take that, though. Maybe if I'd leveled up my AOC bow skill, that might be what I'm missing. I had to do with that one. Maybe that's what I needed to do. I've been meaning to level up all the skills as I go. But I've definitely neglected my bow skill.
Fear the wrath of death.
How about no? I will not feel the wrath of anything. I'm nigh on invincible. That's still not true. I can definitely die. I was looking to make sure that stupid dragon wasn't hanging around. Obviously it's somewhere I can hear it.
I am starting to dislike you.
I don't know if I've mentioned it, but people were reporting in the AOC Discord that they were having issues with the Harbinger. When they were trying to do damage to him, he was going half invisible and stuff. The problems that I had last time. I don't know how they were getting him to spawn, considering I had to admin spawn him in. Okay, be prepared for loud magic.
I will pull you down to the underworld!
If anyone was sleeping, I bet that woke you up. See, this is where my claims of being nigh on invincible just come back and bite me. So what happens when you make false claims. People want to prove they're lying. Yeah. There's a lot of noise. Okay. That's unnecessary right now. I'm busy. Like, I do love a fatality, don't get me wrong. But not when I'm in the middle of a fight. I'd prefer it was used on the last one standing or something. Oh, God. It's never goes well. Because of that, there is... Ah, maybe if I had a shield. Stop it! You're just being annoying. You're not hurting, you're just being annoying. Hi, Juniper. Ah! Screaming. I would say I hope you're having a good day, but I know your day will just be starting, so hope you're having a good morning. I will shoot you in the face. Take that in the face, and that. Well, that didn't really do much. Oh, there we go. Yeah, still in bed. Nice. I've been up for hours. Because, you know. It's the time in England.
Well.
Don't mind this pervert, you know.
Who do we have here?
Seems a bit
Have
much.
you come to entertain me? I sure do hope so.
Like, if I ran into
The
this on an
harbinger
RP server, I'd just be like,
see
mate,
that
no.
I have what it takes. Come to me and I will show you a few of
I don't
my
want what you're
tricks.
selling. You're being highly inappropriate, and I think you're trying to ARP, and I want none of it. I will open a ticket. Come on then. Oh. I would say these are dark creatures. You know, my magic should do a bit more damage. Hi, Sven. There's a lot going on the left side of those buffs. They are, yes. I have some new armor. It's Valkyrie armor. And it gives me a lot of buffs. Ow! There's no anti-pervert buff though. Get back. It's a bit painful on the old eyes, but
It's not possible.
it's possible. Shoot it. There we go. Oof. There we go. It's a lot. Yes, so I was supposed to have bleeding resistance. They still managed to stack debuffs, the gates. The corruption, that's got nothing to do with me. I ate something, so I've got extra strength weapon damage. But then from the strength gem up, they're all buffs from my armor. That I had to work very hard to get the coins for. The tokens, sorry. Okay, I need to heal. What healing supplies do I have? Powerful healing potions probably not necessary, but I'm using it. I was catching up on Snacks' stream from last night, and I got to the part where somebody asked him if he was joining the server that I won't name. And I was like, yeah, I'm not watching anymore. got snacks. You know, he's too nice. That's the problem with him sometimes. Like, obviously, the slutbag hole that got him banned doesn't think he's too nice. But he is. I mean, if he wants to play Vintage Story, I have a friend that has a server. I think Guardian server's vanilla, though. Stop screaming at me! Oh my gosh. You can't see me. I'm in a cave. That is, that's metagaming, and I won't be having it. I get not making a fuss about it. He's probably feeling a lot concerning it. Yeah, he is. I mean, I've made my intentions, my thoughts on the whole thing clear. The last time. And there's a couple of people I would like to punch in the face regarding it. But yeah, he's just too nice, bless him. Doesn't like to upset people. I, on the other hand, don't care. Some people need to be upset. Gonna get you. I like what they're wearing. Maybe I can make it. I don't have to make it. I've got the bloody mod on. Yeah, I think there's been... He's had a lot of disappointments recently. So I think he just wants to just try and move on from them. And like he was having fun with the troll thing, and then that fell through. He already knew that he wasn't allowed on Custer's server by then as well. I tried making a suggestion that would let him on a more private server, but it was shut down. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said, if he wants to play Vintage Story, I have a friend that's got a server. He wouldn't have any objections to him playing there, because, you know, Guardian's not an elitist. You don't have to be a streamer to play anything with Guardian. And nothing against the server that you suggested, because I don't know what it was. It's not... I'm not saying anything against that. And also I feel differently because Twitch isn't my primary concern ever, so I know for some people it is. Eat back. I'm having a lot of trouble with these guys. Zip, zip. Oh yeah. Ta-da. He could resurrect Gobtopia. But I know he doesn't want to happen one again. Yeah, I don't... It was so weird. He was like excited to do one. He got through the setup and that. And then it was like... He didn't want to play anymore. I don't know... There we go. I was gonna go and check that book, you know what? I think I've touched it every time. Just before I fight the big guy. It was like he's mentioned that Conan server that we played on years ago, Nexus. And they had a very successful server, but it was like they didn't want they didn't want a successful server. I remember somebody saying like it was more like they maybe. I felt like they'd wanted somewhere to play with their friends, and then it got like popular, and they maybe just lost interest. But they didn't, because then they tried to bring it back. But like, oh, it is what it is. There's something about being in charge that takes away for some reason. Oh, Nexus, they stole money. Yes. Yes, they did. Steven, I could say that. Or you could say, oh, welcome to the stream, Steven. Yeah, I mean, Nexus was, honestly, like, the reason we talk about it so much, though, is because of how good it was when it was good. They had a very good idea. And it's obviously easy looking back on something, though, to see where you think something went wrong. But it doesn't... It's gonna get loud, sorry. But obviously we don't know everything that was going on behind the scenes, like what was happening with that. We just know what was shown publicly. Ow! Gotcha.
Well done.
Yeah, well
I was
done.
meaning to get rid of that.
Seriously, Dragon? This is so mean. Keep screaming at me. Don't like being screamed at. Yeah. What? So I got into Nexus after Time of Origins. We were playing on Time of Origins. They were gonna do a new season, but I feel like the season that I played, it had issues in terms of like story and the way they were going with it, and they wanted to do, I think, a fresh start for the next season. And you get a lot of people that'll just play the same character over and over again and that kind of thing. And I wasn't going to. I had a full new character I was going to do. But then they did like an announcement saying, any characters that you bring in can't have any knowledge of previous seasons and stuff. I get trying to make it fresh, but to me at the time it just felt very controlling. And I was like, I'm not really with that. And the person I was playing with, somebody suggested Nexus, so we went to Nexus, but we carried on characters from Time of Origins, which turned out to be a massive fucking mistake for me, which I will not get into. And it was cool because we were told like they don't do wipes, but then within the first couple of months, there was a wipe. But anyhow, they had multiple maps you can go to, and it was cool. But then it felt like they added too many maps. It got diluted a little bit. And maybe it was a lot for like the admins and stuff to handle. And so it started to, the population was dying down and stuff. Don't do wipes, immediately wipes. Yeah. I mean, they do, I think it was the map, it was weird because obviously it was brand new to the server. And then I remember, I think there was an announcement saying, oh yeah, well I mean that map's been up for a few months. I'm like, well how am I supposed to know? Just join. But yeah, anyway, that was fine because they had a couple of exiled lands maps. So, and that's this map that I'm playing on. Not this area, of course. And they had a couple of them, and we joined a group, and they had Sipta, and that's how I got to like Sipta. Because I think that was the map that was the newest for them. So I knew there wasn't, well, I thought there wasn't going to be like a wipe anytime soon, so we went there, and I liked that. And then yeah, I think they just added on too many maps because players could sponsor a map. So if you had an idea, like a theme you wanted, but some of the themes didn't work for everybody, so people wouldn't go to those maps, and then it was what it was. But yes, in the end, when they closed, they said they were going to focus on making on some D&D stuff, And they had thousands of pounds of people's donations that people have been donating to the server, yeah, but they said that the donations were for Nexus and all of Nexus's projects. But I don't know if it was made clear to the people donating, because I never donated, that they had other projects apart from Conan. If they did, then fair enough, but I don't think they did. I'm sure something else is supposed to happen here, you know. Like, this is, you're supposed to pop out of here and I'm supposed to fight more people. I genuinely don't know if it was made clear. If it wasn't, to me, that's thievery. But that's just to me, and I'm not a lawyer. If I was, I would probably be rich. Or at least have more money than I have now. There's got to be something I'm missing from this place, because I need another... So I got a soul from the big guy. I know I went over this last time. I got a soul from the big guy. There's not a lot going on yet. And then I need another one. Oh, I broke it. I need another one to open the door to go and fight the Harbinger. But the one I would get to open the door, I get from behind the door, from the people on the other side of it. I see you up there. You stay away. They probably didn't have a disclaimer and backpedal with that excuse. Yeah. As I said, since I didn't donate, but I know it rubbed a lot of people up the wrong way. So, magic plague. Nice. They said they were turning their attentions to D&D. I don't know if they ever actually did D&D. Then they did try to come back a little bit later. I say a little bit later. It was probably a couple of years later. And I don't know if there was any goodwill left. I didn't play. I am considering getting back into RP though. I know the stuff we did on Nerdhaven wasn't a lot. But the little bits of interactions that we did have, I enjoyed. I think it's a, like a, how would I put it? The way I'm trying to describe is basically, does Nerdhaven have only one thing going at a time? Yeah, so they have their... At the minute, it's obviously the Lord of the Rings stuff. Last time, I'm not sure what it was. The time before that, it was Roman stuff. But it's... Yeah, so with most... Jeez, man! Blech. With most RP servers that I've seen... They'll only have one thing going on, so it'll be one map. It tends to be the ERP servers that have more than one map. Now, but yeah, so Nerdhaven, they have the one map, which their seasons are quite short. I think they're ending. It's ending soon. As in, there was a battle last night, and I don't know how much more they've got left. I'm not in the Discord. But there are a couple of others. There's a server that just started a season last night. Shattered Fates. Other servers tend to have their stories go for about 2 to 3 months. Nerdhaven's a bit of an exception in a few different ways. There we go. But I think the fun we had on the server was a lot to do with, obviously, one of the things we took part in, well, actually, most of the things we took part in were admin events, because that was the whole point. That's what we were there for. But just... Oh. That bridge did not last very long. Let me out. But the interactions that we had with the players, obviously that was the best part. Like the orcs just... They were great. I think the only person... Like the only negative interaction I think I would have said was the person that decided to speak out of character on the server. You don't say those things like in game. The two orcs who were feeding you guys were very amusing to listen to. They were great. So one of them, except the cat pies. Yeah, that was Stacksize's fault. The cat pies. So one of them, they played a pharaoh on the previous, one of the Nerdhaven seasons that I played on. They brought they really went in with their character. They were great. And the other one, Moz, I've seen him on a lot of different servers. Like, I ran into his character the first time I played on Time of Origins. And yeah, they brought a lot. They were great. I was watching, because Winter streams, Winter's one of the orcs. They played a dwarf before that, who unfortunately died in the dwarf event that we did. Somebody, not me, the other troll, accidentally knocked Winter's dwarf into the lava, which I think was an instant perma. So then they rolled the orc. They were great. But yeah, they stream. I was watching their stream the other day, and Winter and Moz, their characters were... They'd set up like a toll booth. They'd use boxes to set up a toll booth on a road, and they were saying that people had to pay the toll, and the toll was they were just supposed to give them food. And like they were... I called it comedy gold, so it was great. Olga was cool. I liked how she sounded. Is that the dwarf Snacks liked? Probably? I'm not sure. So, the dwarven thing we took part in was, there was a dwarven expedition. It was led by their greedy king, played by Bale, who also does some amazing characters. And just is a good all-round person, Bale. He was the reason why we were there. And so he was playing the king, and he was greedy, and I don't know if he'd heard of riches or something in there. Oh, Bale was the one dwarf sax, like, yes. If I could, I would slap somebody for this stupid dragon. I wear headphones, man. Is that your dragon? This is not my dragon. If it was my dragon, it would know how to behave. What was it saying? Yes. So Bale's, that's a demon blood potion. That's not healing potion. I just want to heal. And so Bale's dwarf took the king and took them on this expedition, and it was, the whole point was like, you know, he was being greedy, and there had to be repercussions, I think. And yeah, it was at the very end where they were getting to the end of the dungeon, and Snacks knocked Winter's character in there. But honestly, the last Bale played, we briefly played on one of the servers. I think we were supposed to be not quite paladins, but we were supposed to be like on the side of the righteous kind of thing. And Bale was playing this character called Royce. we were... John's character was off cavorting with some kind of drow. And we were like, yeah, this is not the way, like in character, obviously. My character and Bales and another character were talking about how we thought he'd been corrupted and stuff. And anyway, Bales' character ended up getting killed but coming back as... We called him Dark Royce. I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about the resurrection details. But he got brought back and he was scary.
I am mortal. What chance do you have?
I don't know what chance I have, but you can stop getting me stuck. Trust no drow has 90% chance in death. Well, you would think that, but... Can't remember if this character got killed or not. If the... And then that was the server I would never go back to because my house got destroyed while I was offline. And there was no RP behind it, and it was done by admins. So they got RP out of destroying my house. I didn't. Yeah, it's to a honest soul. Where am I supposed to get that from? Is it a... Because I'm sure I get it from the women behind the store. It used to be so straightforward doing this, honestly. Soul Magic 1 requires none of this. You're not going to tell me. Thanks. I'm going to regret this because I hate these women. Why did they destroy your house? You tell me, Juniper. You know about as much as I did. They like destroyed... They killed me... my dog. Rifled for me things. And destroyed my house. No idea. I don't know if they were doing a server event or whatever. But I wasn't informed it was going to happen. And so... I haven't played this since and I won't. Yeah, that kind of thing doesn't, honestly, genuinely doesn't normally happen on RP servers. You'd like, there's normally rules in place. Press E. I did press E. What do you want though? Because I don't know what you want. Blood Power Stone? Do I get the Blood Power Stone from somewhere else that I need to use in here? What's the name so we don't join it? Lost Legends.
Finally! Can you feel it? Loss of hope as your soul is consumed
Shouting at me.
by my grasp.
I will not be shouted at today. Get lost. Your hobbies. Don't want any of it. Yeah, so Lost Legends is also the one that has that, this guy on it who's not very... He's like their pet. Well, at least that's how I've heard him described. They let him get away with stuff. Because he used to stream on their server. Well, how is that fetched at the same time? How? Can I shoot that stupid thing? I hate this. I'm gonna kill you first. What about this? Can I kill him? I can't.
Can't be. Why?
You tell me why. I got half health by a bloody dragon. Enduring. There we go, let me heal. I don't want a SWAT server that does shit like that. And favoritism, they don't sound fun. I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of servers that have favoritism. They might not be open with it, but you'll notice that there'll be someone that'll get away with doing stuff that other people wouldn't. Like Meta, like we talked about that person that did that on Waivers of Fate. Whoop. No, don't blow your kisses at me. Stay back.
I just wanted to play.
He was like, she's still kicking
Such a
around.
shame.
It is is kind of unavoidable. Sometimes it isn't favoritism. It's just the admin's refusal to deal with it. Oh, they might not see it as a big problem. What's such a shame? Is someone going to spawn in? Please. Why is it so broken? But it could easily be seen as, you know, favoritism. Doesn't mean it is. Plus, you don't know if anybody's actually opening tickets to complain about stuff. Maybe they're not, and admins can't see everything and they're not everywhere. They don't want to do the paperwork. I want the Harbinger. Give me the Harbinger. Because it's the same with a lot of things. If nobody complains about it, they don't know it's happening. They can't be expected to see everything. And my idea of what something looks like might not actually be what it is. Can I... wait. I know Nibbler, I know. I can't remember which one he is. This one? No, you're the guy that gives us quests. Sugar. Yeah, well, we pretend that man isn't there. Rift Boss Man. That probably makes sense, right? Yeah, there we go. That's the man, I think. He doesn't need to have that much health, though. Are you the boss? Oh, yes, you are. How are you supposed to solo this bug? Help me out with that. Eh. You're very tall, sir. You're very tall. Can I? Nope, that's not how that is. With some bows, if you press the control button, you do like a backflip away. Not this one. It's just one of those. But yeah, if you're interested in Conan or base servers, there's a couple going at the minute. Unfortunately, it's the...
I will drain your soul!
No, you won't.
There is no one.
I'm not real, I don't have one.
save.
Oh, no. It's one! I should really fix that. I was going to say... Yeah, unfortunately, they both seem to have the same stance on like vampire races and stuff where...
This has been amusing.
It counted!
But you're mine now.
It counted! I had to do some admin messing to do it, but...
Who are you, I wonder?
I got him.
Looks like you will live to see another day. Not to worry.
Woo!
I'm a patient
I don't have,
man.
oh. I don't have the ones with... I'll all go away? That's a bit mean. You will drop stuff. Yes. Essence, what do I do with it? I have the man's essence. What do I do? Everything's changed. It expires? Its purpose remains unknown, so what am I supposed to do with it? Got 15 minutes. It'll probably be the end of the month when we poke around at some servers. But yeah, this Shattered Fates just started last night. And I think Sanctum will probably be a month or more in by that point. Both of those are offshoots of Waves of Fate though.
What is it?
I'm not really up to date on all the servers that are available at the minute. Well, who do I hand these quests into? Oh, it's for Alexandra. Okay.
Got any relics or ancient artifacts?
You're not getting them.
This is amazing.
The
Thank
main.
you. Watch out for traps in places like these.
That was the side quest. Okay. Didn't I just kill that guy for something else though? Light of the True God. Did I kill that one to the side for no reason? I may have, I might not have, who knows. But we are done here. Woo! Honestly, there's normally a decent amount of RP servers as well. I used to be in a lot of Discords, but then I just left them since I wasn't planning on playing on the servers. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me out, let me out. Who's Thralls? I know I've just been looking at this, but things don't sink in. I read the ancient tome, I've done that, and then I have to go back into one of the caves over here. I can't remember which one. Right, now I have my bow. I don't think this bow is going to be good enough for what I need. I know it did a lot of damage in there, but I'm going to go up against the Slytherin tentacle monster. And I don't know if this is going to cut it. Am I really going to run all the way there when I don't have to? That'd be very silly, right? I'm going to give it a go. Everyone be prepared for my death. Tentacle monsters. Johnny's favorites. Oh, nice. Is he one of those? I've heard about those. Elixir of Endurance. Increased armor. That's not really necessary. Follow by damage. No, if I've got anything that increases my health, that would be great. Can I increase my health? Why? I can. Yeah, up to 50. That's so unnecessary. I don't know why I just did that. I made a sound clip of him yelling "no tentacles" from headliners. Ah, okay. The tentacle monsters. So I need to kill this Slytherin monster for something. I think it's for the man that sits on the stone throne. What is the start of a terrible poem? I think it's for the man that sits on the stone throne. Yeah, he wants us to go and do something. And there's an event on. Oh, it's all happening.
Well, if it is not my favorite, don't get lost or eaten alive.
That was favorite what? I should have listened to the rest of that, but I was going to get punched by a stone monkey. I didn't want that. Yeah, Stacks has been saying that he thinks I should stream more RP. I need to do more RP to stream more RP. But it's not really, for me, RP is not about the streaming. It's about having fun. Obviously, which I think it is for most people. Otherwise, what's the point? And because I've said it multiple times, I said it when I did stream the troll thing. Which the less said about the better. Some people can be very easily offended when you say bad things about their characters. I don't think anybody was about anything that I said while I was doing that. It feels like it needs a lot of time to get in the groove and such. Yeah, there can be... There's a lot of... The bits are quite late is like getting set up. You know, getting the lay of the land, finding out where things are, meeting people. With my playtime as well though, it's not going to be like action packed. You're a troll, did they expect compliments? Like I said, I don't think anybody had any issues with anything I said. I don't know. Most people probably didn't even say it, which is how I like it, because I didn't announce it. Somebody else announced that I was streaming. But whenever you play, there's always going to be... So for me, and I think there's a lot of people like that, I'm easily irritated by noises and certain voices. It's the tones, I think, just like irritate me ears. I'm like that wherever I am. So if I'm at work, if this kid's crying, a lot of people have a bad reaction to that, let's be fair. Or just like a high-pitched voice or something. It like... Noises, noises can have like a physical effect on me, and I'll start to get like uncomfortable, I'll get a headache, I'll get angry. High tones do that to me too. Yeah, it's different. So I've met people in character and I haven't been able to RP with them because like their voice hurts. I would never say that on stream though. I would never be like, I just cannot be around this person, because that, like 9 times out of 10, that's that person's actual voice, and it's not nice. And it isn't anything wrong with it, because other people, there'll be voices that other people think are great, but like I'll find them quite painful. Yes, got that one. No. Stay back. If she gets too close, I'll get like blood poison, and I'll just, oh my god. Should I pay that the device is hurting you? No. What's going on? Why my armor's working? I can't see them. I'm losing a lot of stamina. Oh, I'm scared. Normally I would bring Thralls that could distract them. Yep, there we go. I got the blood poison. Shit. Okay, I survived that somehow. I need to heal really quickly though. Have a look? No. If she does it again. Yeah, she did it again. Shit. Let's go to my bed. It's a hard fight. Even if you've got a group, that's still a hard fight. So you've seen how much health I have. It's a weapon arsenal mob though, so they do percentage damage. It must be to players as well as Thralls, which is why if I take in the Maruvians, her and our friends, they have like a reduction thing on them, so they don't get as much damage. I need to go and kill a whole lot of monsters again, I think. I've got 1, 2... I only have 3 out though. Other things get kind of shredded, it's not. Years ago, we did that fight on an RP server. And Guardian took a screenshot. And there was a lot of like people's bodies around. There was 4 of us doing it, I think it was. We didn't have Wings of Valhalla or anything like that. So we didn't have any proper high level weapons either. Can you imagine being a lot of dead bodies? Yeah. Because you would put down your bedroll outside of the fight. If you were planning on running straight back in, obviously there'd be no point in me doing that. Because there's nobody there like holding its aggro. I got a lot of stuff from places. You got a couple of essences of wraith, okay, and a harnessed soul. Who did I give it the harnessed soul from? Oh yeah, from the women, I think. It's in the wrong bloody order. It's the wrong one. Would you ever have a server for this to play on? Oh, definitely. It's just expensive if you want to do a modded one. So I looked into getting one just for main snacks, and it was going to be the only mod I was really going to use was EOC, and the lowest tier server just didn't have enough space, which is a shame. So I got my money back and was like, you just don't sell me rubbish in the future. It's the same with any servers, like when you want to add mods, I think. I don't even know if the bare bones is enough to play vanilla with a few people. But I definitely would do one. Valhalla version is gonna keep that. Wait, I just keep having stuff. I know, Nibbler. I know. But you're in there because you are mean. Shouldn't be mean to people. Do I take my Maruvians in and do I try again? Now, also, if I did, I really want to try mods sometime. They have so much cool stuff. There are so many mods available for Conan. Because it's been out for so long. There's a lot you can get. Some of them... Plus, there's a lot of servers that have had like commissioned their own or have made their own mods. What do we have? I want to have a look for that armor that they had. Shift B. Well, that's not needed anymore. That's just sad. What was it? It's just gonna away. I did stuff with Bale. So the first thing I did with Bale was play the white. And then I was gonna do it the other night, but then... Oh, hello, me. That's what I'm wearing. Actually, I'll keep that because it's cool. I did not spell that very well. Oak. Have you ever decided when a survey should accept some funds to help keep it up? Sven and I are willing to help out if we're playing on it all. I'm glad I have no nudity enabled. He said, no? Oh, we do have it. That doesn't look as nice. Maybe can I dye it? Is it just me or did it look a lot fancier on the other people? Can I? Ah, I guess it's all black. What we got here? Ooh, no. Ooh, hello. What color am I gonna have? I'd have like a pinkish color. Maybe a bit too pink. Is there such a thing as too pink? I don't think so, actually. It's just a little bit hot pink. I'm gonna calm it down a little bit. Not there. Let's undo that. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, now you're talking. Undo that one. Oh, no. Yes. And yes. What about this little red bit? The pink trim is nice. Yeah, I like this bit. But I don't like this ugly brown bit there. What can we do about that? Is that this? Ah, no. That is. That looks like it's one thing, so that's fine. I don't think I can change the brown bits. Ugh. You know what? I'll take it. I'll do for now. Oh, forgot about the heat. What? Let's look for a crown. For a crown? It's got a veil on the back. That's maybe. That's one of Bales. That's awful. It looks like I've got mud sliding down my face. I've worn that one before and it looks okay, but then from far away I don't think it quite goes. Let's go for a jungle flower crown for now. It does look like mud. It does, yeah. Got that like sludgy brown mud. Okay, Maruvians. Some of you might die. You have to be prepared for such things. We're your friends. Oh, hang on. Have I got pink soles? I have pink soles on my shoes. I don't know if I was willing to go that far. Where's all my stuff for my cooking station? Oh, there it is. It's this. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for, like, you know, experimenting, but I didn't want a muddy mush. It's just, it's not acceptable. We might not need 3,000 of those, but we may. Who's hungry? She's hungry. You gotta be hungry as well. Oh, what about better weapons for you lot? I mean, you have your magic, you're fine. Can I make them let me in? So rude. I'm gonna swap. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Does one of you want to be an archer? It's gonna do 72, 72. Yeah, you be an archer. I haven't checked to see who's got the agility or anything. Just she's gonna be an archer. 79.45. That's decent. That. Can I do a hammer of sorts for him? Another great axe. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Two. 62 and 82. I think 62 is just shocking. Are they having a laugh? 52.11. 85. 71.12. Eesh. I don't have any axe blueprints. What about a great sword? Do I have any of those? They're worse than vanilla. Craft it. Finally. 120 and 11. 8 and 6. Right. I don't think my expertise is counting. Because I've got a lot. I'm sure. I have full. I don't really have a lot. I just have full. Somebody gets the sword now. I don't think AOC magic's gonna do a lot. $79.45, and I'm gonna give them 120.11. I'll swap out. The gem I'm looking for is the vampire gem. I don't know if it's actually that great to have, but people say it is. I mean, people say a lot of things, but... Right, let's find some more little plant monsters to fight. Oh, my courage, I didn't lose it. Nice. Actually, turn around. Alright, I'm gonna go back in. You all know the assignment, right? Yeah, I thought so. Let's just go. Thank you, Juniper. I forgot to give food to everybody. I'm just making thousands of gruel back at the bloody... I was going to say back at the flat. It's not a flat. I'm making thousands of gruel at home. And I've just brought people out with no food. They need the food to heal. Not that it's going to do them that much good. Okay, give me this. Yeah. 4,000 bowls of the stuff and people are just going to go in with none. Gather around, gather around. Okay. You don't have food? Give. You do now. You do. And you did, so. No, I don't need it. Give it to him. Okay. Be prepared to die. Oh. probably not the right time. Alright. You want to behave this time, please? Come here. Eat. Mwah. Eat poops. Okay, freedom poops. Right. Okay, Nibbler's here. She's gonna watch. Possibly. Yeah, Nibsy. Possibly hinder me. I don't like to leave her in a cage for too long. Like, if I'm in during the day, she's normally not in there. Unless she's done something wrong. But leaving them in there for too long is not really going to fix that. Because, obviously, she doesn't understand. Yeah, here she goes. She's already touching my keyboard. Make sure everything's working. It was, but... She's trying to help. She's just trying to get me killed, but that's how she is, you know. She's like that. Yeah, I'll take your totems. Your two useless totems. All I can see is pink soles of these shoes. I mean, these boots. I don't know if I like it. It's different. It's cute. It's like somebody just painted on with nail varnish. In your face, in your face. Yeah. What about yours? Am I by myself? Where are they? And what are you doing? Keep up, man. This is important. Okay. Get away. Okay, so this is... Hopefully this is gonna go a bit better. Well, of course I was gonna miss that. As I was looking at... one of the classes for one of the servers this morning. Because with most RP servers, you'll have your race that you pick. There'll be stuff that comes with the race. So obviously some will be better at casting spells, maybe. Depends on how they've got them set up. I've said before, it would just be a basic bitumen. There we go. Because it doesn't always pay off in a fantasy race when it comes to the RP. Get him, attack him, attack it. I need you to keep it distracted. Yes. Get out of it. Okay, they've been blood cursed, but that's fine. If I can get it from over here. Oh, no. No, you didn't. Get away. I heard somebody splat. It better not have been one of mine. It got me. I won, though. I won. As it's a lot better if you can get something to distract it. I know I can always get more Thralls, so it shouldn't be an issue. I didn't even see what I got. That's the augment scroll. That's crap. And a superior. I think I just got a superior nourish gem or hardened gem. What? Ugh. To get the vampire gem, you have to kill this thing and just hope that you get it. No one's dead either. No, because of their damage reduction, they did really well. They got a little bit. Oh, she definitely got a little bit. Yeah, RNG. I want to go back in. I need to go back in and talk to him. So I got legendary assembly feat, which I needed for something that I can't remember what. I think it was to learn the 2 things that I've got in me inventory. The 2 scrolls. Oh, the same. Yes, races and classes. I don't even... There was a few different class choices. So you have your paladin, your opposite paladin, or whatever they were calling it. Most places call it like a dark paladin. Other small races. Yeah, there will be small folk. What else do they do? Some races with the server I was looking at, you have to open up a ticket and request them. I think anything with curses, like vampires or werewolves or whatever, would be that way. I don't know about the small ones, if you had to request that or you just pick that when you get in. You're sneaking up on me when I'm in the middle of talking, I can tell you that now. Come here. Oh! Any artifact classes? I don't think they have that. Let me have a peek. Some servers definitely do. I don't know if that one did. Info. It's not the right one. Oh, so it is a thing. Yep, for someone definitely is. Some are more strict than others, so what you get. So they've got human, elvish, orcish, tiefling, small folk, Goliath, beast folk, sea folk, dragonborn, elemental, celestial. And then you have some that'll be just by you have to request classes. What we got: War Priest, Cleric, Spellblade, Magus, Vanguard, Paladin, Anti-Paladin, Knight, Death Knight, Ranger, Justicar. What the fuck's that? Reaver, Rogue, Warlock, Fighter, Swordsman. Yeah, so they don't have one on this one. But some servers definitely do have them. Because these seem to be all just the fighting classes, but there'll be... Some servers have crafting classes that you can pick. Yeah, I don't know that. I don't no idea what it means. It's probably a D&D thing, is it? That'll be why I haven't got a clue. You sent me. You sent me something you should never have sent anyone.
Hello again, Exile.
You're so mean. I did it.
Stay true to set, or die trying.
Do I stay true to set? No, Nibbler, Nibbler, no. Champion of Scars. Scar Shard challenges can be found across the lands. Accept the challenge and beat it. I don't know about that. It's like a paladin-esque thing, I want to say. I think the one I looked at that I would potentially be is just, I think it was just called Fire. Hello from Brazil? Oh, hello there. Hello from England. Hope you're having a lovely day. Murilla? Hope I didn't butcher your name. I'm gonna use my augment scrolls. Seriously. This is not... It's not climbing for him. I can't use that? Yes. Requires Oblivion Arsenal feat. Did I not already get the Oblivion Arsenal feat? Is somebody messing with me? I needed to get the Heart of Oblivion, I think. Didn't I have one of those? Did I jump ahead? I think I jumped ahead. Dagnammit. So, Heart of Oblivion. I think we need to merge the souls. Didn't I already do? Stop that nibble, that hurts. I'm sure I already did that. Pack it in. Does Nibbler fetch? No. No, she's not. She's nowhere trained. She just wants to obviously just climb on my stuff. But there we go. I keep getting her off it, but she's come back on. So I did that for apparently no reason. We need Heart of... Yeah, it's the Heart of Oblivion. And I need to get that. I'm sure I... Didn't I make the United Souls though? I'm sure I did. Because we definitely did the Ultra Rich... I'm not doing the Crystal Rock No Spawn. I'm not stupid. That thing will kill me. I remember bringing the stuff with me and I made all the souls. What did I do? Did I have to give it to someone? My junior gets fussy outside of food times and usually wants to play. Doesn't Nibbler do that? Or is it more for snuggles and attention? She just general attention. She's not so bad when I'm just not, like if say I'm not playing anything. Like I had a nap the other day and she just sat there and watched me. Didn't do it, like just, she wasn't a pest at all. And then you have days when I'm busy doing something and then, yeah. Watch she sleep? You know, she's I think she was watching the telly. She just wants to play with her mom. I would play if she didn't bite me. No, she doesn't bite all the time. And she's she does watch the screens though. So you know, if I have my iPad just sitting there and there's something on the screen, she goes over and she starts like headbutting whatever it is. We're gonna have to do the United Soul thing. I don't have enough. I played bird noises for her. I played like bird shorts or whatever to see if there was any kind of recognition, and I think it was just, yeah, she just heard something make a noise. So I think it's that one. If not, I'll just admin spawn one of these things in. Yeah, I was sitting there. Well, I think it was, yeah, it was yesterday. I had something on the TV. And she's just minding her business. Sitting at the side on the bed, just watching it. I think it's if she just thinks that I'm not completely distracted, you know? I think this is the one I get. I forgot which one I get the keystone fragments from. You know what? Doesn't even matter. Let's go. I think I'm nearing the end of this playthrough anyway, so... Is it the Death Whisper camp that I want to go to? Because it's the one I'm going to. And she does things like she's incredibly sweet and cute, and then she'll... it's because I'm been teleported. And then she just goes to just being a nightmare. Nightmare's a very strong thing to say, and it's not true. She's just a little bugger. I bought her the toys, that you know, the parrot toys and stuff. And the only time, there's one that she will play with, and it's got a little bell on it. But she only does that when she's incredibly angry. She goes over and she's like really setting about the thing. And then she'll come back. Like, I'm feeling better now. The other one that I got, it's got a lot of different textures on it. It's one of those hanging toys. You can get similar things for cats. You'll have seen them, Juniper. It's got different coloured little blocks on it, different textured stuff. And she just pretends it doesn't exist. What weapons is she using? I didn't give you that. Where'd you get that from? Oh, it's that? Ooh, two-handed swords? I thought it was... No, hang on. That says two-handed sword. Didn't she have... like one in each hand then? Is she's got one in each hand? I want one of those. That makes me think of the Pengu stop motion Pengu Angly making Valentine's hot card for some reason. Oh, good old Pengu. I remember him. And she goes over and takes out her frustration on the toilet and comes back. Like, I'm fine now. Yeah, Pengu is a penguin, yeah. I think there's still Showman Kids TV over here. Somebody at work asked me, so one of my work colleagues, she used to breed birds and stuff, cockatiels and I think lovebirds. She hasn't for a while. And so I talked to her about Nibble, obviously, if I know one about birds and stuff. And she asked her to the dish, do you ever regret getting that? And I was like, yes and no. Yes, because she's a lot of work. But then no, because she's like a little family member now. You can't really regret that. I should have understood how much work goes into it. It's not, she's not like she's a lot of work. She just demands a lot of attention. Which I don't think I was prepared for. But you just adapt and give her the attention. All prepared to just, you know, stuff. It's a British show, that makes sense, you know, about it. She has her own personality. Oh, yeah, definitely. I hear a lot, you know, when people go, oh, I got a rabbit for the kids. And then a rabbit spends all of his time just sitting in a hutch outside and it doesn't get to do anything. I've had a house rabbit and they develop personalities and they're like little dogs. And like when people have budgies and the budgie just sits in the cage all the time and that's all they do. As someone who's had, obviously, budgies that, like, they develop personalities. The Bluebell's got a personality. Her and regular size Rudy get on great. She's not interested in me at all, which is fine. But it just has to be so boring for some people's pets. Like I said, it's... I was obsessed as when I hear about, like, just, you know, somebody's like, oh yeah, we got a rabbit for the kids. They don't really bother with it. And the poor thing sits, like, spends its time all day, all night, just sitting in a rabbit hutch, which is not much bigger than, like, a guinea pig cage. It's like, you do know how they can make really great pets, right? They just don't buy pets for kids. Like, not even a goldfish. Because they take a lot more care than you think they do. If you're going to do it properly. Right, you're going to unite its soul this thing. You're going to give me the Heart of Oblivion. We did kill this last time. We did. I remember it. Why don't I get the thing? I mean, it wasn't that easy to kill last time, but I got him. Greater Augment Scroll, Alba Cleanser. These things, and then chop them up. Heart of Oblivion. I mustn't have used this. I didn't. That's what I missed. I didn't do that bit. Jesus. I think it's stems from how most people treat the pet as a pet instead of a family member. The whole is not human, so is less. Yes. It's odd. Right, so hang on. I learnt that thing. I know, Nibbler, I did. She likes to run her beak on the springs of the microphone arm, which is probably really noisy for everybody. There you go. But she likes it. She also likes to run her beak in between the keys of my keyboard, which would be fine. But at the same time, she's pressing keys with her big feet. Feet are just going slapping along there. Right, so I learnt those things. I don't know what they teach me. Was one of them Aura Mastery? I can't remember because I was too busy looking at Nibbler when I did it. We're going to go home. I need to pick up some things to go shopping. Doesn't bother me because I know what's making the sound. There's been people that oh, there you go. Like, over the years, there's people you run into in RP, and there's like a lot of background noise, and it always annoyed me. And there was this woman, and I swear to God, she must used to sit right next to our telly or something. And she was so loud, but you could still hear like our telly in the background. Obviously, not everybody has a room that they can go to, and their computers could be in the living room, and you can't see other people. You cannot use, like, you don't get to watch the telly right now because I'm busy RPing. Or there'd be people that have like pet noises and stuff going on, and like the odd dog bark, you're like fine, but when it's like constant, you're like, how am I supposed to RP with these people? I'm probably gonna be one of those people. It's easier though in RP because like if the pet's kicking off, you just don't press push to talk. You just wait. But with streaming I have open mic, so oh goodness, yeah. Johnny's mic picks up everything. Where he's at, it's so distracting. It can be, yeah. Right, so you just knocked something off there. She's just not taking no for an answer. I'm gonna have to wrap up soon because this is getting a bit much. But yeah, the woman, like, she, oh my God, she was so loud herself. And then she'd have, like, the telly in the background or something. But she was nice. She was a nice character. So I put up with the noise. I swear to God, Nibbler, get off. Okay, just 2 seconds, I just need to find what she knocked off the mic. Okay, and I'm back. She managed to knock off one of the things that you used to tighten up the mic stand. Anyhow, we learned some things, but aura mastery is what I want. Is there somebody on my roof? Who the hell do you think you are? I saw feet. I can still see feet. Who is this? Who are you? I'm gonna get rid of this tavern, honestly. You know when you're in a bar, people aren't allowed to just climb all over your roof. It's not a thing. Right, so I need me scrim. I've only got 50 scrim, that might not be enough. Oh, can I do a spousal conquest? Oh, that's a Sven thing. What, he goes to a bar and he just climbs on the roof? Sven, man, you gotta learn how to act in public. He has been known to crawl on the roof of a bar in real life. I see. Can I take him anywhere? Oh! Wait. What? Johnny has to lure him down with taquitos. Nice. I need a new microphone cover because of this loss, I tell you. Seriously! Oopsie. Right, I wanted to... Can I sell Spousal Conquest to you? Nope, don't do it again.
Let's see what you have.
I can... Right, spell books. You may seal. I'm not killing you, man. I'm not stupid. Spousal Conquest, I can. Yeah. How many Spousal Conquest did I have? Oh, I ran out. Ah. He hasn't done it in years, but he does love sharing that snippet of info.
See you around.
Okay, we got 90 scrim now. That's decent. What do I get Spousal Conquest from here. Oh. We're about to have so much more scrim. I don't know how much I'm going to need. But just in case. I'm not opening all these 100 odd though. That's just stupid. But I am close to doing it, so. It was a bar I worked in. The kitchen part-time when we met. A shitty little spot. Oh, well, they probably didn't mind then, did they? Did you go to work and they're like, that bloke you saying was just climbing all over the roof. Reel him in. Get that ye.
Greetings.
Greetings. I want to
Show
sell
me what you have.
some stuff. E, honestly? Are you messing? Hello? Don't give me that face. I don't think they knew at the time. Yeah, the bartenders didn't mind. Well, that's that reason. They're like, it could be worse. He could be robbing the place. Let the man climb.
Come back if you need more scrim.
I don't want to keep that flesh. You can have the skulls. I don't want that. What am I gonna do anything with these things? Fish strips. Embellished no. Right. We're not here for that anyway. We were just here for scrim. that's happened at my work was, I think the security guard was going to stop Snacks on his way out for something. I think because he used to come in and meet me when I worked at night times. He'd come in and meet us for my break, and then he'd go. So he'd just come in, and I'd be like, yeah, I'll see you around the back, and then he goes back at the front. I think one of the security guards went stop him one time, but like he didn't hear because he had his headphones on or something. And like, he went to go after him, and one of the lasses was like, no, that's Murray's boyfriend, he's fine. And it was just because obviously they'd seen him coming in a few times but not actually buying anything. They hadn't seen him talking to me, so they didn't know the reason why he was coming in. I say a few times, he did quite a few times. I just like, he's just coming in, he's got a backpack with him, he's not buying anything, he must be stealing. Like, no, he's not the thieving type. And it would be pretty stupid. He doesn't come in for my break anymore, especially since my break's normally 10 o'clock in the morning. And he's either at work or asleep. I guess it's got the security's question in it. In our area, they have to question everything. You don't know who's stealing. Like that horrible woman I was telling you about. The one that's horrible to her mum.
I want to hurt you, but I will.
Apparently they got like bored for a few years. Or at least a year. Because they were skip scanning. And she just comes in and she walks around the place. It's like just as bold as brass. Like nobody even knows that happened.
Well, if it is not my favorite exile.
I have scrim. Show me your wares,
You
old
better
man.
have enough scrim for this.
See, she comes in acting like, everybody needs to give her great customer service and this, that, and the other. And then it's like, bitch, I know you were a shoplifter. And you're horrible. I got an angel token. That's what I want. I want that one. I was thinking I'm not going to have enough scrim. It's only 22 scrim. Nice. Right, so that one can heal you and your allies over time. Come on down now. I did tell you what she said about my colleague in the morning, didn't I? And she said he needed to, he works in customer service, he needs to put a smile on his face and shut the fuck up. Ooh, horrible woman. Horrible woman. Oh, I didn't tell you? I saw my colleague, he's busy, he's putting the bread out. And he's got, his head's basically in between the shelves because he's getting right to the back. You've got to make sure you put the longest dates at the back, shortest dates at the front, for customers and whatnot, and check that kind of thing. And he's minding his own business and he's working, and I'm not far from him putting some stuff in the fridge. And she's mumbling away to her mother about something. It's like that every time I come in, you think I'd asked him for his wife, blah, 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 blah. And she's like directly behind me at this point and goes, he's in customer service. He needs to put a smile on his face and shut the fuck up. And I just turned around and looked at her. And she's like, "Oh, I'm talking about him. Every time I come in, he's asking me a question, and he looks at us like I've just asked for his wife." And I went, "Well, I'm not surprised if he heard that, because that's just rude." And she went, "Well, I mean, if I get good customer service," but she's walking away at the same time, and I'm like, I'm not even. So I just carry on putting my stuff in the fridge, but I'm angry. So I go, you know what? Just in case, because I know what I'm like. Just in case, I'm going out the back. So I went out the back.
Next time, bring a gift.
I told me section leader, this is why I'm here. Oh, I learned it. I just need a minute. And they're like, oh yeah, that's fine. It's FF, isn't it? Oh, which one is it? Oh man, I need to rebind. So, anyhow, I'm telling somebody, I'm like, the horrible woman. That's what we call her. Everybody knows who she is. And then I speak to the colleague who she said that about, and he went, shouldn't even say no to us. I was like, you what? He went, shouldn't even ask me a question. He said if she said anything to us, I didn't hear her. So what she's done, if she's even said anything to him, is she spoke to the back of his head and not made sure she'd got his attention. And half the time I'll say stuff to him and like I'll have to repeat it because I go, because like he's busy, he's not listening. You have to get his attention first, like most people, and then address them and ask them a question. Not just say stuff to the back of strangers' heads and expect that they're listening to you. There wouldn't have been any excuse me or would you mind helping or like anything to like, she knew she'd get a slap for saying that shit. She should. So I'll tell him and he's like, no, she didn't speak to me. And I was like, that horrible piece of, that's just an awful woman. Like, he's minding his business, doing his job, and she's complaining about him. Every time I ask him a question, he looks at us like I've asked for his wife. She doesn't know if he has a wife or not. What if he did have one and she'd died? And she's turning around like saying some dumb things like that because she doesn't think she's got good customer service. There we go, when it's each. Auras. Yeah, Nibbler, look at these. Look at this shit. I can heal as I go. How much scrim do I have left? I want to buy more things. Yeah, she said that. And it was like, I don't know what makes people think that someone in customer service needs to just smile and put up with the venom that comes out of a customer's mouth. And at the same time, you have to understand, if we don't know you're talking to us, we can't answer you. Abusers. Yes, she is. Like if you see you go into a shop and you want to ask a member of staff a question, don't shout something from 10 to 15 feet away like somebody did to me the other day. Don't just start verbal diarrhea in the back of our heads because we don't know you're already talking to us. There's so many conversations that go on, like going past people each day. Like customers are always talking to somebody, they're always on the phone to somebody, or they're with someone. Well, obviously not everybody's talking, but the ones that are talking, we're trying to not be nosy and listening to your conversation. Like, we're staying out of it. You're doing your private shopping time and we're working. Like, we're not, you know, I'm not on the ready expecting everyone's going to ask something. So when we are asked something, make sure that you're asking them to their face, not the back of the head. And then if somebody hasn't heard you, it's not their fault. You don't know who's deaf, who's wearing a hearing aid, who's not. You don't know who's like just got hard of hearing. But yeah, she's just an awful woman. But yes, so I've got this healing thing now, right? And I can heal my allies. But I don't think I need the prospecting one. It's such a shame because the things that you get are stuff you could use early on. So the prospecting one, that's going to help increase the materials you get when you're mining. By the time you get to this stage, able to take out that beast, you're probably not going to need it anymore. You've already got your setup. You're already done. I find that with a lot of the stuff. But then, if you get it early on, it's going to make... I think some things you should be able to get earlier on, like that prospecting one. Some people say stuff just out of earshot because they know it's rude and don't want the consequences of their rudeness. That's absolutely fine if you're going to say it out of me earshot, but if you're directly behind me, because there was the fridge, then there's me. I'm like practically in the fridge, and there's only about 2 to 3 feet of space behind us, which she takes up all of while complaining. It's just so horrible, and it's really sad, but it's at the point where, like, if somebody's nice to, like, if a customer's nice to me, I don't know how to react. Like, if somebody, I remember somebody saying, like, have a nice day once, and I nearly started crying because I'm so not used to it. Like, I even remember who it was. It was a lad that he came in and he had must have been his family member with him, and he was asking where something was, and I was like, all right, and I can't remember what the thing was. But I was like, oh, I'll show you. And he's like, oh, no, it's alright. I was like, no, it's just hard to, like, describe exactly what the thing was. And I took him over and I showed him that. And then, I was like, oh, thanks for your help. And then have a nice day. And I was like, I could feel I was going to start crying. And that's how awful people are, because when you get, like, somebody who's nice, it's like, for me, it's a shock. And you get some days where like now every customer's nice. Everyone's nice to you, and it's like, oh my god, is it a full moon? I don't know how to react. There was a couple of customers yesterday. They were saying he was saying he got through his online shop. Well, he was only halfway through his online shop, but then something happened with it, and then the order went through, but only the half that he'd done. So they'd come out to like get the rest, because he says he normally does his shopping on a Friday, because they don't really like to come out to the shops much anymore. And he was asking us where something was, and then like they were just having a little bit of a chat while they were getting the stuff. And he's like, oh, thanks for your help. And then you just, like I said, and then you get some people like that bitch who just you know what, you could roll out the red carpet for this woman, right? And you could do everything you could. You could even, if there's something not there, if you could magically produce it from the air for her, she would still have something to complain about. Like, there's a lot of stuff, obviously, that's out of our control. There'll be something that she wanted, and like the other week it was, they never have it when I come in here. Stop coming in here for it then. If we don't have it, why are you in here for that thing? Like, I can't, we don't control that. It's an automated system of what we get and what we don't get. Yeah, that horrible person. Yeah, she just is. And then there's some people that they just so nice. Just wants to complain. We have a few of those. There used to be a woman that came in on a Friday. And there was some sweets, like the amount of times, because I used to, when I worked on the other bit, I used to like working in the sweet aisle, just because I like sweets. It was on a Friday night, it would get quite busy because Friday night snacks, you know. And these two women would come in, and she'd always say stuff really loudly to the woman that she came in with, just like basically being a bitch about us. And she was like, "Oh, have you got any of these?" And it was me and another colleague, because she was putting something out next to us, and then we were both like, "Oh no, we didn't get any in." And then she's like, "Oh, look at them. When you ask them a question, they look at you like you've got two heads." But she's saying that as she's walking away, and I'm like, if we were outside, like this would go differently. But we didn't look at her like she had two heads. We looked at her, answered her question. I mean, my colleague were just standing there looking at each other like, what did we do wrong? And then it was the next time she came in, we didn't have those again. She's like, "Oh, they never have it there." And I'm like, this is 2 weeks in a row you've come in. We don't get it. She's projecting. She's booked something. Righty. So I got me, I don't think I need any of the other auras currently. You can get some magic bits from in there. There's Fan and Blades. There's Flame Mastery. There are some different cool ones, but I don't think the magic's as good as the AOC magic. Especially with the skill system. Because it can level quite high. But I think it's sad, but it is just retail. And actually any kind of customer service job where you will get people like that. Yeah, I know, Nibbler, I know. It's terrible. Should we go and kill the Slytherin tentacle monster again? I want to see if I get... So the last time to get the vampire gem, I think I had to kill it about 50 something times or more. At that point I had, I think, the best Vam gear and Wings of Valhalla gear. Yeah, we're going to go back in, we're going to try it again. Yeah, we had a woman... So, not Saturday's gone, but the one before. I think it was... I was busy doing some stuff, and this woman shouts down to me, like halfway up the shop. Asking if there was anyone on the pizza counter, and I was like, I mean, there should be. But if there's nobody there, then no. Or something like that. they're their own like section, they're their own department. There's only a few of them that work on there. Most of the time there's only one that does the pizzas and then one that does the bakery. And at the time, the one that does the pizzas, she was on a break. You know how you legally are allowed to take breaks in this country. Hello there. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that name on YouTube. Mana? I'm so sorry. I'm really bad with names. Hope you're having a good day. When I obviously didn't give her the response that she wanted, she shouted to another member of staff. The same thing. Is anybody on there? Did you say legally or illegally? No, you have to legally give people breaks.
I don't
It's
want
not.
to hurt you, but I will.
You have to. You don't get a choice in that. If you work a certain amount of hours, they have to have a break. But since there's nobody to cover her break, she only gets, I think, 15 minutes or something. Same here? Exactly. You have to. As woman, not like a man, so I decided to shout of another member of staff. I'm just going to do that. There you go. That's for that bit. I hate the 30 minutes off the clock lunch. Yeah, exactly. So they don't get paid for their breaks. So you have to leave them alone during their break. And so she shouted at another member of staff who then said the same, give her the same answer, and she went, because I asked her down there and she just said, I don't know, and walked away from us. I was nowhere near her. I didn't walk away from her. I stayed where I was and I was carrying on putting on my stuff. So then they put a call out for the person, which I think is totally disgusting and they shouldn't do that. She's on her break. You shouldn't put a call out for her. She's had to start going outside on her breaks because this happens. She'll be minding her own business. You know, you're supposed to get time away from the job because you're not getting paid for it. And she'll get a call out. So they did that. And like I said, I think that's absolutely disgusting. You shouldn't do that. And then yesterday, I get it. That wife's in again. I was like, what? Shit, the one for the pizza, the pizza wife. She's in again now, and she's not. So she came in the next week at the same time and asked me, the second colleague that she'd asked the same question. Oh hell no! Off the clock means off the clock. That's also abuse. It is. They shouldn't do it. They did it last time. There was a different manager here last time, and she's pizza counter was on a break because they don't have enough staff, and that's not her fault. She shouldn't have to wait. Because, like, say she starts at 6 and she has to wait till what time to get a break? You can't do that. It's like whenever. So she'd already been in for 4 hours without a break. And this happened. And the last time, the manager actually asked, not the one that she's gone, it was a different manager, actually asked somebody to go and ask her to come back in. And they went, no, she's on a break. I'm not doing that. She should never be doing that. So, yes, this woman comes in the next week at the same time and asks the same question as the no one on the pizza counter. And this time, the person just went, oh, I don't know. Because she was already on her break. She was getting the sandwich as well. She's like, oh, look, I don't know. But we are not responsible for getting people back off their breaks. She shouldn't do that. They used to have a sign that they could put up. Just get it. Attack. Stay away, you beast. I don't want it. Yeah, they used to have a sign that they could put up to say, you know, on the break they'll be back in however long, or just change the time and whatnot. And then I think that got, I don't know if it got taken off them or they just don't have it anymore. We're gonna do it. This is so much easier. Oh god. I don't know why I didn't bring the Thralls the first time. Well, I do, because I thought we were gonna die. What do we get? What do we get? Recipe? Cursed Fell. Don't know what that's for. Augment Scroll. I wanted the bloody gem. I said, but I don't even know how good the vampire gem is, you know. I just know people on the PvE server that I played on, like, they would always want to get one and level it up. I don't want to keep going out and coming back in, but at the same time I also do. I know, Nibbler, I do. So you need one? Well, yes. I need it. It's because it's hard to get. So you have the hardened gem, the agile gem, the bleeding gem, superior nourish gem. I don't want to really use any of these. Let's do it again. I think I mentioned the PvE server that I play on is having the weapon, and I wasn't going to bother sticking with it because I don't really play much anymore. They removed AOC, they removed Wings of Valhalla when it was still VAM Designs. But and I have so much stuff that I worked hard to get. But I decided I think I will stick with it. They're only going to have 2 maps from now on. They used to have 2, 3, I think 5. But that's going to cost a lot because they're heavily modded. So I know they're going to be expensive. And having 5 of them when the owner's not really... She's not very active as well. I think that's... People maybe might have slowed down on donations and stuff, thinking that, like, you know, with whatever. But I don't think I know the map that they're going to switch to, so that'll be fun to check that out. I'm going to be losing so much stuff. I'm only taking the essentials with this because you're allowed to take an inventory's worth over, so they're not doing it like they'll open up the new map while the old one's still up and you can take over all the stuff, because I think they're looking to not quite start over again, but yeah, but try and have people start from somewhat less overpowered positions. Not that everybody is, because I think people that were there from the beginning have mainly left now. But I don't really know that. I don't remember the name of the map, but I don't think I know it. I don't think I've ever been on it. So I'll check that out. When that happens, it's... I think the 15th is happening. There are so many modded Conan maps. Not all of them are very good though. For like different reasons. There's one... Oh shit, you got us. No! 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 Oh.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
Thralls! Kill them! Kill them, Thralls! Can I not spawn in there? Man!
Huh?
I don't know who's making the hup noise. Okay. Hold me bag. I'm going in. That's right, Nibbler. I'm going in. There was one map. I've totally forgotten the name of it. A friend... She used to be part of running a Conan server as well. And they had it. And it caused massive amounts of lag. But it was a nice map. Right, I hope my Thralls are still fighting it when I get in, but I don't think they will be. I just don't want it to have reset. Thank you. I'm worried about not going in there, like going in there and not being full health, and then getting immediately killed by the thing. Hang on, I've got some greater healing potions, haven't I? Please give me them. Powerful, powerful. Okay. They're not that great. No! That was a Snacks noise, that wasn't my noise. Are they fighting? Damn it. Right, keep your stupid blood poison at your cell, right? That is in. Okay. She's seen me, she's seen me. Oh, wait, no. Why is that doing so much this time? I managed to survive 2 hits of it last time. Oh no, she had to hit me twice before. Is the aura messing me up? Hi, Nibs. How are you? How you doing? Yeah, we don't need all this stuff, do we? Yeah, I know. It's terrible treatment I'm getting, isn't it? That's so mean. It's not like I'm there to kill it or anything, is it? Endurance. Give me some extra armor, that'll have to do. I had to be greedy. I had to be like, can I just go over? I'll go in again, right? Yeah, I'll be fine. Mm-hmm. I don't know how that is or why they're in my house, but I don't have time. So they're supposed to have... It was 2 Exile Lands maps, but then they went into modded Exile Lands. The Underworld, Scepter, Isle of Woman. Yeah, 5. Oh, I'm not going the fastest way to get there, like. I played a bit of the Isle of Woman map. I quite like that one. I don't know why it's called Isle of Woman, but I couldn't see anything that would make it stand out that way. Sipta's still probably my favourite. Oh no. Niblet, not now. Niblet. We're on a rescue mission, man. You have to help me. Don't hinder me. Reset yourself every time. Is everyone still alive? Think? Too far away. I'm gonna kill it, I'm gonna kill it, I'm gonna kill it. Run, you idiot, run! Shit. Can do without you being here. Got no stamina. Why? I don't know. Don't get me on your way down. Don't kill me on your way out. I won. We only went and got it though. We got the vampiric gem. What does it do? Okay. Whenever you deal damage, you heal for 0.5% of the damage dealt. Okay. If I'm doing massive amounts of damage, that's great. I don't know if that's worth it. I'm equipping it anyway, and what's the leeching gem do? When dealing damage to an enemy with melee damage, you regain 0 to 1 health. Oh, amazing. With my thousands of health I've got, that's great, that. Get off. You lot, you did great, you did great. How damaged are you? Oh my. We need to get you some Valkyrie stuff, man. Gotta get them in Valkyrie armor. You did great, because you're ranged, they couldn't get you. They have a strength gem and a vampiric gem. Equipped. Come on, get out. We're not coming back. We're never coming back. Don't need to come back here. I hate the place. Let's have a look. I should be able to level up the gem a bit. I can also ascend. I think I need a god crystallion or something. When you ascend, you get extra perks. Like, let me see. I don't know if everything's unlocked. I just want to know. So, Constellation of Zath. Plus 10 bonus damage to all elemental damage types. Your pet followers deal 20 corruption damage and apply crippling poison to enemy NPCs. Plus 1 bonus to all available traits. I think that's what I normally go for. Mitra, increased healing efficiency. Healing to allies increases by 50%. That's a good one. Replenish 50% more mana every second. Not really bothered about that. Reduce corruption over time. There's a lot here. I'm not going to go through them all. 50. Your pet followers deal 50% bonus true damage versus NPCs. I think Zath and Jebel Sag are what I'd normally get if I'm going to. We'll go in and see what he actually needs for Ascension, because I can't remember. Like I said, I think I need a God Crystallion. Which I'll probably need a bunch of stuff to get. When you ascend, you do start over again from like 0. So the PvE server I played on, they had their own custom ascensions. So you could do this one, or they had an ascension hall that you would warp to, and they had like a custom setup there, which was obviously advised over this one. There's also a system, a legacy system with EOC. Where you reach a certain level, I think it's fame or legacy. You can do that. I have done neither of them.
What can I do for you today, Exile?
Constellation Ascension.
The stars in the sky, they are aligned with the gods.
Right.
Aligning yourself with them will grant you unique powers. But first, you must ascend by reaching your full potential and offering me a generous donation of 100 scrim. Once you have ascended, you will return to your former self, the one entering the exiled lands, but now able to align yourself with one of the constellations. And once you do, you will be more powerful than ever. Should my powers remain unchanged and unhindered, I will allow you to ascend a number of times equal to the constellations I have discovered so far.
Okay.
Next time, bring a gift.
Oh my god, can you not deal with a pig? Seriously. When you do that though, there are downsides whenever you pick one. So yeah, you do get like extra things, but there's also, there'll be like a minus to, I don't know, damaging something, or there is that. So I might do that.
I don't want to hurt you, but I will.
I might finish off the stream by ascending. Luckily, it wouldn't be too much of a hindrance. Oh, give me. I need those things because I already have good armor and good weapons and whatnot. It shouldn't wipe any of my feats that I've discovered. How many scrim do I have? I have 84, so I don't need that many scrim. They shouldn't have followed you all the way here. How useless are you? Drop that. I don't want to be carrying a lot of stuff when I do it because I'm not going to be able to move. Which doesn't really matter. I'll just fast travel home anyway. Question is, which one am I going to pick?
Looking to become wealth. What do you have to offer?
He sounds a little bit like Hextress. Hextress was a character I met on Tame of Origins.
May the gods watch over you.
He was great. He's one of my favourite characters I've ever interacted with. Like, ever. I've been watching, John's been uploading highlights from that season, and I've been watching some of them. I was watching one that had Hextress in it today. It's like, oh, Hextress. 91 scrim anymore. There's not enough. Oh, why am I eating that? Well, I mean, it says it's being purified, but like, gross. I've got a lot of spells of conquest now. Did I drop one of them? Hang on, get out of the way. No, right. You.
Looking to become
Hex just wore that
wealthy,
outfit at some point as
exile?
well.
What do you have to offer? Take care, Exile.
No. You don't need to take care. All the stuff that they give you is, well, not all of it, but some of that is quite helpful. The hardened leather and stuff. Gold, whatnot. I just don't need it. Dragon powder, yes. Very explosive arrows, but I'm at the point where I don't really need those either. And layered silk. So how many do I have? I have 111. So I have to make it, a wise choice. So I said I wasn't going to read for them all, but I might have to read for them all. I would normally like to pick something that increases my follower damage. I generally always have followers with me.
I sense the lingering power. You are greater than ever.
What do I want? Okay. Has 10 potential elemental types. I've already leveled up. Just reset, man. Calm down. Immune to weather, negative temperature effects. Boo. Who cares? 5% increased movement speed bonus. Ooh. 30% damage to undead and applies Spectre Coating to them. Massive endurance boost plus 30 crit. Nah, I'm fine. That would be great if I didn't already have a lot of grit. A witch effigy follows you around, automatically burning and damaging nearby enemies who attack with physical weaponry. A witch effigy deals 25% of your survival stat back as fire damage. That's not too bad. And you get replenish your food for killing stuff. That's not available yet. Well, 20% reduced mana cost on all abilities. Don't care. Immune to cripple, debuffs, and some slowing effects. I may care about that. Apply set toxin to enemies with your non-knockout weapons. No. Plus 2 bonus to all attributes. 350 additional bonus armor. That's decent. And 10 bonus vitality. So bonuses depending on your armor type. Accuracy for light, strength for medium, and vitality for heavy armor. That's fine, but I don't think... whatever. 25% against non-humanoid, non-undead creatures. Your pet followers deal 50% bonus true damage versus NPCs and gain extra health. It's either going to be Jebelsag or Mitra, I think. No, it wasn't that one. Zaf. 10 bonus damage to all elemental types. Your pet followers do too. You know what? We're going to go with Jebelsag. Currently taking 8% bonus damage from non-thrall NPCs. I don't want to. So that's me downside. 8% bonus damage from non-thrall NPCs. Does that... Will that really matter? Have I got a shitload of health anyway? I don't know. I have a lot of extra vitality. Is that from... Where is it from? Grit and vitality. It might be from my armor, is it? I don't know. I'm confused. Everything should have got redone. I haven't put any points in any. Oh, hang on. Stats, they'll tell us. Bonus concussive damage 60%. Okay. Minus 2 damage from items. 1 agility, 3 damage from... Okay. I don't know, but... Okay, that's great. I got extra stuff. Okay. Oh, I'm about to go home and empty out all my bags and my inventories and stuff. So I'll call it there. Because that's not going to be interesting for anybody. Not that I think whatever I do actually is, but... So thank you everybody for watching. I do want to do me 400 YouTube subscriber celebration tomorrow. But if I'm not feeling up to it, I won't, because I want to be on the ball when I do this. Like, it's a big thing. But I think I'm psyching myself out a little bit by saying it's a big thing. Because it means a lot to me. But yes, if I don't feel like I'm up to it tomorrow, I will postpone it. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. I just want to give it, like, the effort I feel like it deserves. Do it when you're comfy. Yeah, exactly. I just want to give it the effort I think it deserves. Normally, I would just do a video and, like, the pressure's off that way. Not that there should be pressure anyway. It's just me doing it. But, you know. Yes, if I feel up to that tomorrow, I'll do that tomorrow. If not, I'll probably be more Conan. I do want to look into starting an RP server. I don't know if any that are currently going would be a good fit. I might poke around and find out. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of their Sunday, whatever you're getting up to. I don't know what my mouth did there, but I don't think it formed some of those words correctly. Definitely not on the ball. Yes, thank you everybody. Thanks for hanging out, Juniper. Thanks, Speedy. Thanks, Fan. Thanks, Flutter, everybody on YouTube, anybody who's watched. Please consider liking and subscribing if you would like to. If you don't want to, just disregard what I said. And follow on Twitch and Kick if you want to. Yep, you have a good day too, Juniper. See everybody next time.